Good evening, I'm Jeff Brady. Thank you for joining us. A clerical error. That's how Bexar County officials explain a man being allowed to walk right out of the jail when he belonged behind bars. Eyewitness News reporter Aaron Wright tells us how the steps that the jail is taking now to prevent this mistake from happening again.
BCSO says there's a paper trail explaining how Gilbert Lopez was accidentally released from jail. Here's the timeline of how all this happened. On November 5th, Lopez was arrested by SAPD for drug possession. 2 days later, he was released on bond. Then, on November 13th, the district court issued a warrant for his arrest and to revoke probation on a previous case. On November 22nd, SAPD arrested him again, and he stayed in jail until December 11th, when BCSO received court documents saying Lopez's November 5th arrest was dismissed. He was released the next day at 8 p.m.
Same person, same SID number, same charge. At that point, a step was missed in the processing of this paperwork. It's a clerical error. So we are at fault for that.
Thursday morning, BCSO was notified he should not have been released. Assistant Deputy Chief Ronald Bennett says the public was not in any danger during the 5 hours Lopez was out. He explains Lopez was contacted and actually turned himself in to authorities. While the mistake is clear, the steps that allowed it are under review.
We have an internal investigation that has kicked off. I don't have an answer for exactly what happened, but I know that we're addressing it for sure.
Any concern that the public just might be concerned about leadership and the way things are going here at the sheriff's office?
Absolutely, we all understand that. Sheriff Salazar completely understands that. We are doing, as much as we humanly possibly can with the resources allocated to the sheriff and the sheriff's office to make these changes to make sure that we don't have these mistakes.
Aaron Wright, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.